What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Grace Pathway Podcast. My name is Matt Roberts. I'm one of the hosts here. We are so glad you're tuning in. It's been a minute. It's been a crazy summer here at Pathway Church, but we are glad that you're tuning in today. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, share this story. We believe that we want to tell stories of all that God has done, what he's doing, and what he's continuing to do. And we want to use this platform to share some good news. And so, with that being said, I've invited a buddy of mine, Chase Collins. Welcome, my friend.
What up? What up?
Hey, man, it's good to have you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
It's a privilege. We've been wanting to do this for a hot minute.
Oh, way too long.
But it never felt like the right time.
Exactly.
But now I feel like you're in a different spot in life. You're in a different season.
Yep.
And I'm excited to tell a lot of your story because you got a big story to tell.
Yeah.
But I've gotten the privilege of walking with you the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to see a lot of the good, a lot of the hard, and I'm just very proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean, a little bit about Chase, though, because I got to go here. I got to tell him the story about your heart because we had known each other a few months, and we'll get into like when you came to Reading and all that kind of stuff. But I tell people this story because people don't know you in this way, but you're one of the most welcoming, loving people I think I've ever met.
Yeah, I definitely come off as not that.
You come across as that way, but I know you from my experience is that, and what it's been cool to see is over the last few months, you've started to walk really in that.
Yeah.
You've really helped try and create a space for people to feel welcome. But I'll never forget, we had just had our third child, Asher, and it's August, it's hot. We just came home, and you, I think without even prompting, you just called me and I answered and you're like, hey, I'm just dropping some stuff off.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Okay. You showed up at my door with crumble cookie, flowers, and cases of water for my wife.
Oh, of course.
And let's just say Tiffany was like, who is this kid? And it put major brownie points in Tiffany for you. So I want you to know.
Thank you. Yeah.
I know she's your favorite.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. She's the boss. So,
she is.
Yeah. So
I love Tiff. So
major props to you, bro. But I tell people that as I do, you're a good man. So anyway, bro, let's backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
I know Reading's not home for you. It is now, but where did you grow up?
Born and raised in Santa Cruz.
Oh, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk?
Yep.
Home of the Verve Coffee?
Oh, yep.
So good. Okay, so you're in Santa Cruz. You have brothers, sisters, family?
Yeah, so brothers, sisters, two older brother and sister are older.
Okay.
Then I got one younger brother.
Okay.
They're all down there.
Okay.
And then I moved out to Texas, which we will obviously probably get into.
Okay.
And then I moved back because family was here, and then I moved up here.
Wow. Okay, so a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, did you grow up in a Christian home, or what was Jesus like in your life?
Yeah, so obviously we were Christians, but we didn't obviously go to church every Sunday.
Gotcha.
But we did always really follow the Bible, but we were Christians.
So you say you were saved, but you weren't, going to church and doing all that. Was that because life was just busy all the time, or just wasn't ever a priority, or what do you think was the main reason?
Just wasn't on our top of the agenda board.
Gotcha.
Just no really good reason. Just yeah, we'll go every once in a while, but not on like a weekly, monthly basis.
Gotcha. No, I get that. That happens a lot. And so you grew up in Santa Cruz, and one of the things that you've talked to me about is the stutter that you have.
Oh, yeah.
And did you have that? Was it from very little on?
Oh,
or
yeah.
For as long as you can remember, or
I did. Truthfully, I didn't really actually start talking till I was like 5.
Okay.
Like maybe I got diagnosed when I was 2.5.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
So started talking when you were 5.
Yeah.
What did that do, having a stutter? I mean, obviously you're fully functioning. We've got you have great friends all the time, but I can imagine at a young age you have this thing that you're like, this is different than most people, and it's tougher. What was that like for you, and what was that like growing up?
Oh God, it was tough.
I
mean, it was tough. Like, because if you know me now, I was not this 20 years ago.
Okay.
I did not talk at all. I mean, I didn't talk. I only talked to my mom, my dad, my brother, pretty much my family.
Wow.
And then I didn't even order restaurants. I would just tell my mom or dad what I wanted, then they would order for me.
Was that like a fear based or?
Yeah.
Okay, it was fear. I got you.
Fear and obviously self-conscious.
When did your faith? Because I can imagine that self-conscious stuff probably creeped into every part of your life, and made yourself not to feel, I don't know, good enough or things like that, as you often do. When did your walk with Jesus start to come in and start to become yours?
Yeah. So, funny story. In middle school, I think.
Okay.
My mom and dad literally walked me into like a young kid middle school kind of
like youth group type of
youth
thing?
group, yeah. And then they dropped me off. They just left. They just left.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
Figure it out, pretty much. And then when they felt bad because I knew no one.
Ugh.
And then, but I obviously didn't have a whole lot of friends, so they thought, cool, youth group, fun people, good people.
Sure.
So we'll just throw you there.
Throw you in the den.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then once I got older, I kind of lost my way for a while. Then in high school, after high school, I got baptized.
Okay.
For the first time.
Gotcha.
And then obviously wasn't mature, partying, drinking, all the fun, well, not fun, but fun at the time.
Right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And then almost a month and a half ago, I got saved again. So, which we'll get into that more.
You got baptized. Yeah. It was kind of like I'm choosing this for myself moment. So where does Texas fit in all this?
So Texas in 22.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's where all my kind of partying kind of really.
Now, what brought you to Texas?
I just ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to go.
Well, you were a big Baylor, Texas fan.
Oh, Baylor.
Yeah, that's your number one team. And so they're there in Texas.
Yep, in like an hour.
You always got your cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
So growing up near like a place where it's supposed to be like blonde hair and surfboards.
Yeah.
You're feeling the call to Texas.
Yep.
You're like, I'm going to go ride a bull or something crazy.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. So you go to Texas. And was it just sight unseen by yourself?
Just all by myself, knew no one.
Knew no one.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty brave to just go. Yeah. Did you have a job over there, or?
So I got a job all lined up. Still talk to all my old co-workers, my old buddies, every once in a while because they're truck drivers too. So
it's truck driving. You got a job at truck driving, and that's what you were doing in Texas.
Yeah, pretty much what I'm doing now.
Right.
Like same kind of stuff.
Yeah. So did you do that right out of high school? Start driving for trucks and stuff like that?
No, it took me a couple years. Yeah. I did construction. I drove a dump truck. After that, I worked for Costco. Did that.
Best hot dogs.
Best deals. By far.
Come on now. Return it all. So good.
And then I realized I miss driving.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get my CDL and then do that.
Wow.
And then I moved to Texas.
And then you moved to Texas. So often when it comes to being a trucker, there's a standard of life that is normal. And a lot of that, you and I have talked about over the last couple of years, was extremely difficult for you.
Oh, God, it was awful.
Yeah, just a normal pace of like one, you're in a truck by yourself
Yeah.
for hours,
Like,
days on end.
Days, 16 hours a day, all by
I
myself.
couldn't do it, man. I don't know how you did it for as many years. You did it for like, what, 6 years, 5 years?
Yep.
And so you did that in Texas, and, to fit in and to do that, you found yourself doing what?
Drinking and partying a lot.
Yeah, a lot of, and that codependence on alcohol.
Yep.
So that's where it started.
Yeah, that way kind of, which I love, like, Texas and all of that, but being 22-year-old kid, trying to figure out life halfway across the country.
With no support,
Yep.
all by yourself.
What else am I going to do?
Yeah, right.
Is drink and party.
Yeah, because that's what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then what brought you to Redding, California, of all places?
So, obviously, a lot cheaper cost of living.
That's true?
Yeah, from, like, Santa Cruz beach town.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just south of the Bay Area vibes. The cost still trickles down, but yeah, Redding's a little more affordable.
Yeah, so I was like...
So you're looking to buy a house.
Yep, I bought a house and everything, got a job, was there for...
Still truck driving.
Yes, I was a truck driver still because that's all I really knew at this point.
Yeah.
And then bought a house, everything, got everything what a 23 at the time year-old kid could have.
Which is crazy, man. You're 23 and you have a house.
A house, a nice truck. My parents kept the boat up here. So, yeah.
So you're living life.
I'm living life. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
Which... It's my parents' boat, but
when they're not here,
so it's kind of mine.
Yeah, right.
To a sense.
Totally. But I get, and especially after you talked about like the stutter giving you a ton of insecurity, you found a lot of value then in probably what you were able to contribute, earn money, buy a house, young age, and that can start to make our pride get a little bit bigger than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, out of all my high school friends, I think I was one of the first kids to, but out of in that kind of era.
Which is, there's a part of you that's like, yeah, take that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know for you, we've talked about this for a while. You're like, man, all that stuff, it led you to a place that was pretty hard.
Oh, very hard.
So that's actually where you and I met. We met probably the first or second time that we did a young adults thing here at Pathway.
Yeah.
You came, you were new, you and I connected right away.
Yep.
You were new, I'm like, I'm new. And so we hit it off and just started building a relationship. And you said, we had my son Asher, you came over, did the whole, went over my wife and stuff, which was fun. And just been super great with my kids and everything. And then it was a few months later that life got even more crazy.
Oh, yeah. So after that, I was like, not in a bad mood, but not in the best mood.
Yeah.
But I was like, trying.
You were still coming to church, but it was like, come to church, but I'm gonna keep doing my trucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna be alone. And I think we learned a while ago for you is that you being alone
is not good. No.
Because that's just where the devil likes to work. He starts putting those things in your mind. He starts playing games with you, and so. Alcohol is still a part of your life.
It's big time.
You're not out partying every day, but it's partying and drinking is still a part of the normal.
And
then December hits.
Oh,
we're going here, bro. We have to go here.
Oh, I know. So the day before Christmas Eve, I believe. Yeah. So December 22nd, 2023.
Right.
I ended up parking my big truck on top of a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
So
you parked it on top. That's one way to say that you drank and then you drove
a lot.
And then you drove your car on top of another
car.
And praise God.
Yes,
you're alive.
What happened was I made it 2 houses down from my parents' house. Yeah, literally 2 houses down. Hit a Tesla.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
There's parts of the story I didn't know, by the way, so now I'm finding out more. So yeah.
To be fair, I blew double the legal limit. So I was gone.
Yeah, you were not
And
there.
the night before, we both knew. I'm not going to get into
you were in a bad place.
Yeah.
You had been through a recent breakup.
Yeah.
That's not all the reason.
Nope.
But I know for a fact you say it wasn't the breakup that part you there, but
that was the topping.
it was the final rock that just said I'm just gonna, I don't want to feel anything.
Yep.
I'm gonna resort to what I know right in the moment is comfortable.
Yep.
And that for you was alcohol.
Oh, of course.
And so I remember you called me a few days later after you had spent a night in jail.
Yep.
And you had called me and you told me, and you were pretty broken.
Yeah.
You were broken, but you weren't completely broke. I'll say that. It felt like you were like, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There was a season where you left too. You weren't in Reading for a hot minute. You decided what was best was not to be here.
Yeah, so for a while I moved back down with my parents. My best friend was watching over the house, which praise God, he's a great boy. But when I was drinking every day, pretty much hungover every day, no one really knew how bad it actually was.
It was kind of like a little hidden secret for you.
Oh, for a while.
Yeah, it was this. Yeah, which we know if things stay secret, nothing stays secret forever.
Oh no.
And eventually it will come out and it will consume.
Yeah. So.
And it did.
Yep.
And it did.
With almost parking on top of a Honda Civic, almost flipping down into a riverbank.
And yet you're alive.
With no scars. Yeah, I had a little bit of stitches, but other than that, I was perfectly fine.
Okay, miracle number 1.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Right? Then you begin the journey of getting sober.
Yep.
Which
I went 1 full year of being sober.
Right.
Right when I hit that 1 year sober, everything did not go good.
Right. I'll say this because during that 1 year, I think one of the biggest things you and I talked about was you were doing it all on your own strength.
Yes.
You were like, I got this. Like, I'm like, bro, you can't do this on your own. You're like, no, I got this. Like, there's that, I can do this. And I think, and I'm not saying that to shame you, bro.
Oh,
I'm saying
no.
This is something I think as Christians, we all tend to do is like, God, I know what I know how to do. And I got this from here. Thank you for saving me, but let me continue doing this my own way. And I felt like that was you. And you did it for a year, which is pretty remarkable.
And at the same time, I was awfully forced to go sober. Yeah, we talked about, I'm kind of wanting to get done drinking.
Right.
I was mentally ready.
Yeah.
But once the 1 year around,
You're tired.
I was worn out.
Yeah.
Everything else in my life was not bad, but it was a lot of
family stuff, health stuff going on. You're in the middle of your fields. You're away from your family, but also once again, you're isolated.
Yes.
You're driving a truck.
Yeah.
And the devil is just going after your insecurities. He's going after you. Like, you're not good enough. No one loves you. Yeah.
Definitely riding shotgun.
So that's a good analogy. I mean, you're on a truck and you're trying to work and do the things, but he is riding shotgun in your
literally.
life.
And in my ear.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you have a mortgage, so you can't just take any job. You have to find a job that can pay for your mortgage, and you're kind of feeling trapped in some ways.
Oh, yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm over here going, bro, you got to get in community. You got to stay in church. And you're like, I know, but I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
I know, but no one else can relate to me. Yeah.
We both know throughout till pretty recently, I hated people. I hated being around people.
Right. And that was big because I knew, I'm like, you are the most lovingly, you just like to love people. And so that for me was a definite red flag. Chase is isolating. He doesn't want to be around anybody right now. He doesn't want to be around people. But when you are at your best, you make people feel so welcome.
Yes.
And like that's when you know it's like my gifting and where I'm feeling are not lining up. I must not be in the healthiest place because I've seen you serving kids before, and those kids love you.
Oh, they love me.
And they think you're the coolest guy ever.
Oh yeah, they thought of me as an older brother.
Yeah. And it's cool. I mean, for you now being older and having a job, and they're like and the kids are like, he wants to spend time with me, and they don't see your stutter. But they actually listen to you when you're telling them, and I've seen that part of you, but then in the midst of it, I see you just isolated.
Yes.
And I see you just so lonely. And I remember getting text messages you're coming to church trying, and you're texting and you're not. And it's one of those things like, we're trying so hard to like lift yourself up.
Yeah.
And God's like, Chase, will you just let yourself down?
Yep.
And so fast forward a little bit. What brought you to the place where you're like, I'm done?
I was at my breaking point. Like, I know there was a time, like a year ago, when I texted you, I was on my way back up from San Bernardino.
Yes.
I dropped the load, coming back up.
When you say drop a load, you were driving the truck.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
I
I had to clarify for anybody.
My bad. I was driving the big rig.
Driving the big rig, dropped off a load, and then you continued on.
Yeah, and then I was not happy. So me and my mom just got into a massive argument because I turned into not me. I was tired. I was
You're a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're gonna say something else. But
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
filter
Thank
for
you.
I'll filter
Thank
for
you. And then I texted you right after. We're obviously all good now, but I texted you saying I'm just done. I'm done. I'm irritated. I'm getting into argument with my parents. I'm ruining everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, both sides were not. Yeah. We said things when we
wasn't a good situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I knew it was because I was alone pretty much 24/7.
Yeah.
And then fast forward another year, I was like, Matt, I'm done. I want to get baptized. I know it's not going to be like the end goal, but it's definitely would be a new, fresh start.
Well, I know, but I think 6 months per far, even a year during your year of choosing sobriety. That first year, you actually said, I think it'd be good to get baptized.
Yes.
But I remember even then you said, but I don't want to do it in front of anybody.
No, because me.
But I want to be alone. I want to be be around. And I remember going, bro, I feel like that's opposite of what that's best. And that right there was like, again, you're trying in your own strength. And I think you and I had a lot of hard conversations.
We got conversations where it got kind of heated.
Yeah, I basically, I don't know how many times I told you, like, bro, I love you so much, but I can't live your life for you.
Yes.
You have to choose it. I can't choose it for you.
Yeah.
And, but I think it got to that place where you felt alone. And I think for me, it was my heart broke because I just knew, like, if you've been saved by grace, you're not alone. Mm-hmm. You're not alone. You have the God of the universe who is riding shotgun and actually riding solo in your life, who's trying to keep that devil all away from you. And yet your perspective was so fixated on what was wrong versus all that God was trying to do in the process. And on top of that, we're praying for a new job. Yeah. And you're just like, I'm stuck in trucking. And not that trucking's a bad job.
Oh, it's a great job.
It's a great job. Pays well, does the good stuff. But for you, it was not the best fit. And you're like, but I want to do what's right. I got to pay bills, and we were praying for months.
Oh, probably longer.
Yeah. Just like, Lord, get you into the right fit at the right time.
Yeah.
And we prayed and we prayed and we prayed. And then a couple of weeks ago,
got a call. Literally, like maybe a week after I got baptized, got a call saying, Chase, we want to offer you this job.
Yeah.
Pays more than what I was making. So that's step one.
Yeah. Automatically, you're like, wow, God, this can only be from you.
Yep.
Because you were like, at this point, you were ready to take also, let's go back here. During that job hunt, there was still the pride of like, I have to make this much or more because that's what and I remember going, bro, what's it going to take for you just to go, I want to get healthy. Yeah. Right. And then in the last few months, you were like, Matt, I don't care what I do. Yeah. I just need a job that takes me so I can be healthy. Yeah. And that for me was like, whoa. Huge.
If you know me, I just don't admit stuff like that.
No, but that was big, man.
Oh, I know.
And I remember you calling me, and I was just like, oh, praise God. Like, things are starting to break down. And then you said, Matt, I think I really want to get baptized.
Yep.
And we started talking about that. We said, you know, I know the first time you got baptized, it was kind of your decision, but you felt almost like, I don't know, pressured a little bit,
Yep.
but it wasn't. And then we talked about it, and I said, why do you want to get baptized? And you were like, I want to publicly declare that Jesus is Lord, and I want to follow him every day going forward.
Yeah, even though we're obviously still on that journey.
Still a journey.
Yeah.
But you were choosing to go public, man.
Yes.
I am my life is no longer my own.
Yep.
And I think when you did that in front of one, I was emotional. That was powerful. Getting to baptize you and see people cheer, and that was just one of the best days ever on that historical day.
Like obviously, I was pretty strictly. I wanted you to baptize me.
Well, that was an honor. It really was. I know Pastor Bill was like, I wanted. we were both like, let's get him.
Why didn't you guys?
I don't know. We should have double. We really should have double teamed because he loves you, and he was like, I'll do Chase, and I was like, it's a thing, but everyone loves you.
Yeah.
But what was cool about that is, like you said, after you get baptized, and you went public, and it was like, God, I'm surrendering this. I'm surrendering my job. I'm surrendering my choices. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stop trying, and I'm gonna start letting you fill in those gaps.
Yep.
Man, the job, and then today, I saw you earlier today, and the first thing I'm like, dude, how is it? And you said,
I'm happy.
Come on.
I'm literally happy.
Yes.
Like I mean that not just because I'm faking it. I'm genuinely
or just because the job's good.
Yeah.
But
I'm just happy.
Yeah, you're around people, you're home every night.
Yep.
And on top of that, it allows you to be a part of the things you know are good in your life.
Yes.
Small group, being a part of young adults, being a part of Pathways, serving in the midst of all of this, and getting back to those things that you know are just going to help keep you in alignment with God.
Yep.
Dude, I just love this so much.
Yeah, and
it's been cool to see you even navigate this. But we had talked about doing this podcast a while ago, but I never felt at peace. And then when you were like, we should talk about doing this, it was like, yeah, we should.
Like, I think I got off early one day. I came by just because I wanted just to
say hi.
Come say hi. Then we started talking, saying, Matt, what do you think about me getting baptized, and who do I email?
You did. I was like, I can do this right now. Let's talk about it. It was like a couple of weeks before we were about to do this big.
I think it was on that Wednesday, right before.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah. So cool. It was most definitely, and it was just on my heart. Yeah. Just saying, hey, what do you think about you? I want you. I'm pretty strict on having it be you.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's been an honor to walk alongside of you. It's been not always cupcakes and rainbows, right?
Oh no! No.
Often not. But but that's life.
Yeah.
You know, and I know without a doubt, if there was anything I needed, I know you'd be one of the guys to call.
Yep.
There are so many times I'm like, hey, this person could use help, and you're like, dude, I'll hop in my truck and drive down.
Yep.
Like that's you when you're not operating in your own strength, but you're operating in the Lord's strength. You ooze out abundance. I've seen you even since being baptized. There's been people who have come in broken, struggling, just in pain, and you've not made them feel less than. You related to their pain. You're like, I've felt this way before.
Yeah.
And you've sat with them. And it's not just one. You've done this with multiple people.
Yeah. Without me even realizing it.
I know, and it's awesome. And now I just know I'm like, dude, if there's anybody who ever feels new or chases, you have a way to break down walls to love people right where they're at.
Oh, exactly.
And that's just a God-given gift that He's given you, man. And I'm excited to see you continue to walk out in more of that passion.
If I've been through hell and back more than once, so I can probably relate to majority of the people who walk into a church.
Yeah, in some way or the other, you've put yourself and you've chosen to walk down certain paths that many people can also relate to. And I love that we have a church that reaches people who have done every sin under the sun, to people who are like, I don't even know where I'm at. We have a wide range, and I love that grace is not just for one type of person.
Oh no! It's by far. It's for everyone.
It's for everyone. Man.
Like I've 2 weeks ago, or 2 or 3, couple weeks ago, I sat with someone. I said, "Hey, I've been through hell and back, pretty much."
Yeah.
Just straight up,
and they were like, I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I think sometimes we compare our situations with others.
Oh yeah.
And we don't know what everyone's going through. We don't know what everyone's pain looks like. But man, but what's cool is when you have God, we can start to compare the God that's in all of, if you've been saved, the God that's with all of us, and we can start going, man, that's who I'm going to put my focus on versus my pain. I'm going to put my focus on what He's got versus my situations.
Oh yeah.
And in doing so, I've watched you really navigate into this place and where you are now, and it gets me really excited about what God's doing in your life, man. In a new job, a new season. I mean, even for you, even that time you were even like, do I date? And I remember going, no, because I just feel like, bro, but now you're entering a place where that's next stage of like wanting to be married, wanting to be a dad, wanting to be a husband. Bro, God's got some big in store for you.
Oh,
and the best is yet to come in so many areas. But bro, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you for willing to admit I need help.
Yep.
And I can't do this on my own. And the only person that can save me is Jesus.
Oh, for sure.
The only person that can meet me where I'm at is my Savior. And He's going to not just, put me back together. He's going to give me purpose and something greater than that. For someone who's maybe watching this, or friends of yours that might be tuning in who don't know, but they might know you and they're willing to listen to your story, what would you encourage them with when it comes to church or Jesus or your own walk? What would you say to someone to encourage them, to lift them up from their current situation?
Yeah, so obviously those are 3 separate kind of answers, so I'll kind of do 3 separate kind of answers. Okay. First one, just keep going. Whatever you're going through, if it's porn, if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, or drugs and alcohol, or money, or chasing money, or like how I was, alcohol, money, everything, keep going. That's not the only thing in life that keeps you.
So good, though. So good.
So good.
Keep going to church.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Look at me. I think we're both surprised that I literally didn't end up dead or in prison for 30 years.
Yeah. You got a slap on the wrist and a warning, which was like miracle number 3 or 4. Yeah.
So I'm the type of person who very surprised. I'm probably the best one to say it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. It's
if
you could have lost everything.
I almost did.
Yeah.
In that sense, I did.
Yeah. But God had other plans. So keep going. That's
pretty much
advice number 1. All right. You said what other answer?
What was the second question?
Oh, what was it? Someone who's going to church or the relationship with Jesus.
So those 2. Go if you're scared, because I know going to church for the first time, it's scary. It's scary.
It can be. You don't know anybody.
Yep.
It's overwhelming. You feel like the place is going to burn down, right?
Oh, yep. And because you think you have so much sin that the devil's just going to
light a match.
Yeah. And just throw it somewhere until everything will just burn down.
So it's scary, but what are you going to say?
It's scary. Just go. Even if you know of someone, follow them on social media who goes, and you don't really know them, but you know them, like from mutual friends, reach out. Saying, hey, I'm at a very low point. Can I please come to church with you and the family, just so I'm just not alone? And see what they say.
So good. Accountability.
Yes. And I know church people act like they're perfect people.
Some do.
We definitely had that conversation.
Yeah.
Which
that's the perception, right?
Yeah.
People who are not used to going to church, they view people as churchgoers as they're holy of holies, right?
Yeah.
They're the untouchables. But when you came and you recognized, it's not really the case.
No, it's probably the best spot to go, meet people, get help, and all of this. So if you want to change, just go. I know it's scary. Just take that leap of faith.
Take that leap of faith.
I
Chase,
know.
so good, man.
I know alcohol is tough to get off of. Drugs is tough. And all these things are tough to get off. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've been through
Yeah.
the deepest valleys known to man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, and it's still a temptation.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like-
Especially at 110-degree heat. And I can just go to the gas station, pick up a 6-pack for $12.
Yeah.
Go home, drink,
But you know that what that leads to.
Yep.
And if you isolate and if you just get out of alignment, it's very easy to fall back into those things. And so I love that you said, keep going. What does that do? It keeps you in healthy habits.
Yep, even though it
can be hard.
It's hard to see.
Right.
I went a couple years with just drinking and not really going to church.
Right. And then you started drinking and going to church.
Yeah.
And you started to replace some of those bad habits with good habits. And then slowly but surely it became where this you can't have this and this. You have to one or the other.
Yeah.
And I love that. Go to church, and I love that you said accountability because you were 100% transparent with me.
Yeah.
You call me almost every day
Yep.
for a year.
Yep.
Just going, this is what I'm going through. I'm feeling alone. And bro, and then on top of that, you had other people praying for you, and dude, we're just so proud, man.
Thank you.
Proud of you being humble enough to say, I can't do this on my own.
Yeah. Us as guys, it seems like we can't, I hate to say it, in this generation and this era, it seems like we just can't talk to people.
No, and we don't want to ask for help.
Yeah.
We want to feel less than or worthless or like we don't have it figured out because we have to have that to be this.
Yep.
But, man, we could spend all day. But, dude, I just want to say Pathway Church, myself, a bunch of the leaders, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I love you, bro. And I'm just so grateful for you being willing to come on and share what's not easy to share.
No.
It's not easy to kind of shine a light and expose a lot of the stuff in our world that's kind of been funky and you're not proud of. But God is good. And
very good.
has a plan, and God's still revealing that plan to you. But I'm so grateful that you were willing to receive his will and go, God, I want to be in your alignment.
Yeah.
So, dude, I love you, man.
And then if anyone sees me
you're an open door.
around, I'm an open door.
Yeah.
Even though I may look not the nicest person, but because big beard, kind of.
Whatever.
Yeah,
he's a big. He always wants a hug. So if
very
you see
true.
Chase, come give him a hug.
Yeah,
but,
and I'm just an open door.
Yeah, buddy.
Bug me.
Yeah, love you, bro. Thank you for taking time to be on the podcast.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. It's our privilege.